Between the lines, it's love defined. Red flags, green flags, late night grind. Text left on red, tell me what's on your mind. Is it passion or just the vibe? It's compatibility over butterflies. Say what you feel but never get to say. Decoding all the games that people play. If it's real or do we let it slide? Welcome to Between the Lines. Between the Lines.
And just like that, oh my goodness, Between the Lines is back. Are y'all excited? I don't know how y'all are feeling right now, but I feel very good. I know I look laid back, but inside I'm just like, you know what I mean, all jittery and stuff, because I'm very excited. This is the very first episode of Between the Lines with Vayne, the podcast. Oh my goodness! Y'all know y'all were waiting for me to say that. So if you've been with us before, welcome home. If you are new, welcome to the conversation. This is where we talk about relationships and love and everything in between. This is a judgment-free zone, okay? Let me tell you. We talk about all kind of things. We go a little deep. We're going to have some amazing guests pass through to join the conversation. And, of course, you can check us out every single Tuesday, 8 p.m. AST, YouTube, Spotify, everywhere podcasts are available. We got you. Make sure you're following us on Instagram at Between the Lines. Am I looking at the right camera? My bad. Because I was looking somewhere else the whole time. Anyhow, at Between the Lines, Vayne. That is at Between the Lines, Vayne. That is the Instagram page. Check us out. We got you covered. And I think that's it. I think we should get right into it. I think we should go right into it. I'm going to introduce our guest, and then I'm going to introduce the word of the night. If you do not know what the word of the night is, I'm going to put you on in a second, okay? But it won't just be me. I'm going to have some wonderful people coming through like today. Now, in Barbados, okay? You will see her online, in the gym, you know what I mean, working out, doing what she does, making it look so easy. She looks so wonderful. She's so beautiful. She is a mother, and I'm very happy to have her here. She's a fashionista. I'm talking about, you know what I mean, the trendsetter in the building. And hold on, let me get everything. Beauty with a purpose, Miss Photogenic. If you do not know who I'm talking about by now, and you don't see her in this kind of setting, this is not a thing. So I feel very special. Everybody, Miss Danielle Dottin.
Hi, everyone. Good night.
How was that intro? Was that okay?
Yes, that was perfect.
It was. I just got the info on the beauty with the purpose and Miss Photogenic,
Miss World,
and Miss World pageant, but it all makes sense. So, do you know what the word of the night is?
No, you tell me.
All right. So, the word of the night today is relationship. Do you know what happens when we say the word of the night?
No.
All my regulars out there, shout out to y'all. Y'all know what happens when we say the word of the night. I say it, or our guest says it, or Danielle says it. You take a sip of your beverage. If
that's fun.
Every time you hear the word relationship, you know what I mean?
Oh, it's like a baby shower with the word baby.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So there you go. So if you're drinking water, whatever you're drinking, but today, guess what we're drinking? We're drinking margaritas. I think you're supposed margaritas. That's what we're drinking today. So shout out to all of our sponsors making it our partners. I don't like to say sponsors, our partners. You know what I'm saying? We're doing this together. Shout out to Soul Addiction. Shout out to Cointreau, Wafel Haus Cafe, and of course Interior Avenue for this wonderful set, because we couldn't do it without you. So before we get started with all the topic, do you know the topic today? You remember?
Yes, I do.
It's boundaries versus control.
It's a ticklish one.
It's a ticklish one. It's a ticklish one for you. All right, we're gonna see how this conversation is gonna unfold. But before we do that, shout out to Cointreau once again, because Danielle gonna put you on the spot a little bit. We got to make some margaritas. We're going to make the perfect margarita. I'm going to tell you exactly what to do and exactly what's in it. Make it very simple for you. You get 2 ounces of your tequila, a Blanco tequila. Doesn't matter the brand that you use. We only care about the Cointreau part. Okay, 2 ounces of a Blanco. It's there. We prepped it for you. You know what I mean? To lighten the load a little bit.
Good. Thank
you. And then you're welcome. 1 ounce of the Cointreau, and then 1 ounce of the lime juice. You ready? So we're going to do this together.
We're making it?
We're making it.
Oh.
So, all right.
Okay.
So no, take this off.
Oh, I was
right.
gonna use that one.
So yeah, just gonna be careful with the glass. Shout out to Interior Avenue. We got to keep everything together. Now this episode of Between the Lines with Vayne is brought to you by Cointreau. Now it would not have been possible without you. Now in this episode, you saw us make the perfect margarita. Let me give you the ingredients right now. It's so easy. I need you to get out a pen. I got you covered right now. 2 ounces of Blanco tequila. Okay, 1 ounce of Cointreau and 1 ounce of fresh lime juice. You heard me. Fresh lime juice. You put that in a little shaker with some ice. You shake it up. You pour it out in your glass. Make sure the glass has, a little salt on it. You gotta do that. You got a little salt on the rim and your lime, and there you have it, your perfect margarita with Cointreau. Bright, smooth, and perfectly balanced, Cointreau brings a fresh citrus lift to cocktails that ties flavors together and makes every single sip taste just right. It is more than a triple sec. It's an orange liqueur in a league of its own. There we go. This is your perfect margarita. You do not need simple syrup, and make sure you use fresh lime. Please don't come around me with these sweet lime mixes that I can't stand. Fresh lime, please, and thank you. You ready? Hold on. You ready?
Yeah.
Look at your camera, and I'm gonna look at my camera.
I don't know which one's mine.
All right, we look at the middle. Ready? Okay. You gotta look all sweet and like. All right, ready? No, so just take this part off.
Come on.
All right, my bad. I didn't know. I gotta just in case somebody watching and don't know. You've been here before. Okay. You've done this before.
I make the perfect sour. Okay, so I own a shaker at home.
Oh, come on, shaker.
So we can make sours with these also.
Oh, come on. So the Cointreau, because of with the orange peel and everything, it's already sweet enough. So you don't need any simple syrup or anything like that with this perfect margarita. You ready?
Cheers.
You know you gotta like look in the eyes and all that stuff.
I'm looking at you.
What does that mean?
It's supposed to be for good luck. And to ensure that you're serious about your cheers.
No, or you'll have 7 years of bad sex. That's what it is.
I never heard that. I heard bad luck.
No, I've heard bad sex. Who doesn't know that? Y'all never heard that?
I've never heard
Y'all
bad
heard
luck,
that.
bad
I'm not
sex.
the only one. Comment below if you know what I'm talking about.
Let me know if it's bad sex or bad luck, guys.
It's bad. She just wants to say luck because that's her Instagram name. You ready?
Okay, let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
You really don't need simple syrup, boy.
At all.
It's nice. It's smooth.
Smooth. Delicious. All right. Anybody, a relationship.
Who's that?
That's the word of the night.
That was
You know what I mean?
So you're just going to say it to make me drink?
No. I just want to, you got to like.
Get the ball rolling.
You know what I mean? All right, make sure I don't have no salt on my lip. Looking crazy out in these streets. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Of course, it's VAYNEtv on YouTube. Subscribe right now. If you're watching it on YouTube right now, you might as well hit the subscribe button, okay? Right now. We ready to go? Right now. It's right now. not now, but right now. So boundaries versus control. All right, let me go over because I wanted to look it up and just do my little research and just say, like, I know what I think it is, but let me just read what I found. So boundaries, this is what it says. Shout out to Google. They're not a sponsor, but we're working on it. Boundaries are about self-protection and self-respect. They're about you and your values, your limits, and your emotional safety. And then they sound like, this is what I need, this is what I'm okay with, this is where I stop, right? So that's like a boundary. Don't cross it. Like, you know what I mean? It's like protecting yourself. Control is about managing someone else's behavior. And it's about power, fear, and insecurity, often disguised as love, concern, or just checking in. Mm-hmm. So, Danielle.
So what a lot of people may not know about me.
Come on, get with it.
I have a bachelor's degree in psychology. So this was right on the top.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
So talk to me then. Mm-hmm.
So for me, I believe boundaries is about it. Like you mentioned, it's about self-respect, creating a safe space for yourself. Mm-hmm. It goes with your limits, like you would have mentioned.
Yeah.
So it's what I am comfortable with, and my triggers, my traumas, is for me.
Yeah.
Control is going to be unhealthy, unhealthy requirements from you, from me to you, or from one to the other. It's never going to be fair.
Yeah.
So that's the number one thing that defines
the difference between the two.
It's never fair. And for me, so it goes a little like, if you and I have a conversation and you call me names, I will remove myself from this conversation. That's a boundary. But if I say you can't call me names, or if you call me names, I am not speaking to you. That's more along the lines of control, because it's like me telling you what you have to do. I can't tell you what you have to do, but I can tell you what you have to do for me
and what is comfortable for you.
me.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the number one distinction between the two.
See, I didn't know, you know what I mean? Danielle come through with the, you know what I mean, with the mathematics over here. Do you think, because in my mind, obviously the show is about relationship, like romantic relationships, but in my mind, boundaries are important for every...
Life, your job,
your family, your children, your parents, your siblings, your neighbors. So, like, why are boundaries important, period?
Boundaries make sure that we can have a healthy relationship. It makes sure that you don't hurt me, and I don't hurt you.
Yeah.
It kind of prevents us from overstepping into what you may find your comfort level or comfort zone.
Yeah.
Because like life happens.
Yeah.
And when I meet you at a point in life where I don't know what you've been through. So boundaries kind of make sure that I toe the line of what's comfortable for you.
You see, I'm loving this conversation already. I know you already. Y'all want me to say the word of the night, but no, let's have some good conversation first, and then we'll get to that. Now, there's I don't know if you ever heard this, a guy, his name is Tony Gaskins, and there's something that he always says. He says, you teach people how to treat you by what you allow, what you stop, and what you reinforce. So how important is it, like, we could have boundaries, but how important is it to reinforce that boundary?
If you don't reinforce it, it's not boundary. It's just you saying stuff. Unless reinforced, it's not boundary. Because I could say, don't call me at 9.
Yeah.
But if I pick up when you call me after 9. If I pick up when you call me after 9 and I say, I thought you don't call me after 9, and then tomorrow I pick up again, and then tomorrow, the after that, I pick up again. I'm not reinforcing my boundary.
Correct.
So you're going to keep calling me after 9. So there's no boundary. I was just telling you don't call me after 9.
Yeah. Funny enough, you know, I got to drop a little thing in there every once in a while, but funny enough, I remember I had a friend when I used to work on radio, and I would get a message every day, like while I'm like on air, and I was like, yo, like this, unless it's an emergency, this time to this time, you know, don't message me. You just, I'll get to you after I finish work. And I was just he was, and then she kept doing it anyway. So I think
you kept answering.
The first time I did it, then I stopped.
Okay.
But what I realized, because I just told you, unless it's an emergency, so in my head, it has to be an emergency because we're not doing this anymore. But what I realized is, like, sometimes people just testing you.
Yeah.
They want to see.
Even animals. Even your pets.
Right.
Your pets will test your limits. Pets will test your limits.
Yeah.
Because for them, it's like, let me see, can I get away with this? My daughter does it. She would test me to see if I will allow it. Because sometimes I'd be so tired, you know, you focus on other stuff, you got other stuff going on, I may allow it. And that's the major thing I felt like I was doing wrong.
Yeah.
I need to stick to the boundaries. I can't tell her she needs to be in her bed by a certain time, and then because I'm caught up doing stuff, she doesn't stick to her bedtime.
Right.
I had to start being on it.
We're going to get to that conversation and involving children a little bit, because I believe that there should be boundaries on their side as well.
She has hers.
Right.
She doesn't bend.
But not every adult... I know when I was growing up...
don't respect.
Yeah, like that wasn't a thing, a boundary.
My mother definitely didn't respect.
You understand what I mean? So I just feel like maybe our generation and younger, I think maybe we would respect children's boundaries a bit more, because I feel like... What did they say? Like, kids, you just there. You don't, nobody respected the child. Like, if I told my mom,
Take a child's space.
Yeah. We had a road trip. This is me growing up in the States, and we drove to Canada. It was like a long trip, and I was not feeling well. Let's just say that. I had a little accident. You know what I mean? I was young. I was like super young, and I was so embarrassed, and I was so tired, and I was so sick, and my godmother was in the car, and it was something very little. Sorry, Mom. She probably don't remember this, and probably thinking like, what story is this? And I remember we had to pull over and I had to change my clothes and whatever, go to a gas station, all that stuff. And I was like, please don't tell Eva. I might have to cut that out. Please don't tell her, my godmother. I love you, godmother. And then, so she said, I won't tell her. And then, of course, eventually she told her. But it seems, obviously for her, it's just like, I'm just, I had to let her know what happened. But for me,
it was a breach of trust.
Yeah, it's like, because if you do that enough to a child, after a while,
they will not trust you.
I'm going to stop telling you things.
But funny enough, you should bring that up. I have a goddaughter. I have many godchildren, but I'm very close to my godchildren.
Yeah.
So I have a goddaughter, and she would speak to me about stuff that she wouldn't speak to her mom about. Not as bad stuff, but she's a little more comfortable talking to me.
Right.
When I tell you that it has me in a position where I do not know if I should tell her mother or if I should just deal with it.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
I want to respect her, and I want to make sure she feels like she has a safe space. But at the same time, the correct thing to do as a parent is that the other parent know where their child's mind is at the time. But for me, it's a very... Because if you breach that child's trust, she's not going to come. Yeah. And then who's she going to talk to? Somebody that's probably not going to give her proper advice.
So her mom is watching this right now.
I tell her some stuff. The need to know. I tell her, but I always stress, you can't say anything.
Yeah.
You can't even address her about it.
Yeah.
This is just for you to know.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that's a child-parent relationship. You didn't catch it. She didn't even catch it. She didn't even catch it. But we're here to talk about romance and all that stuff. So let me get to the good stuff.
What's here?
I had to come up with a few questions and everything. And actually, you broke down. I could skip a lot of these.
Okay, well, stop talking.
What's one boundary you think wish people understood better about you as a mother and as a woman? Like just a boundary in life that people should respect more. That's a little deep.
That's a deep one.
That's a deep one. I told you we gotta get a little deep.
It's a boundary. I feel like I have a little block.
No worries.
As a mother, as a woman, which one?
Let's go with as a woman.
As a woman. I do not subscribe to all the things you think are feminine.
All right, I just want to take this time to point out the fact that we both very swaggy today, and we both she copied me in my hat game, and I just wanted to point that out. Sorry, that was a sidebar. Sorry, that was rude. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah. For me, I believe that I am not very... I don't know if it was because of how I was raised. They say how you're raised directly impacts how you function in society. I was raised with a single mom. So for me, she's married and has been married, but my dad wasn't around. I feel like I grew up a little masculine. And then, like you mentioned earlier, the safe space and stuff. Mom was the traditional parent. Take a child's place. Yeah. So it wasn't much room for me to... So for me, I think that I'm a little on the masculine side. And in relationships... Yeah. You didn't catch that one.
I did. You got it. Yeah. Yeah.
In relationships, a man wants to be a man. Yeah. So certain things with me... I don't want to hear, that's not what women should do or how women should behave. That's a boundary for me.
Or is it a boundary or a trigger?
It's a trigger, but my boundary is allow me to be myself. Not what you think I should be. That's my boundary. Yeah. When you start imposing what you think I should do, or how you think I should respond, or how you think I should act in the situation, it creates a space where I don't want to be around you.
Soul Addiction is your one-stop shop for all of your fashion needs. Now, if you know me, if you know Vayne at all, then you know that Soul Addiction is my favorite store in Barbados. And if you've never been to Barbados, when you get to Barbados, make sure you come to Bridgetown on Broad Street, right there inside the Trident House. You have everything for all of your fashion needs, from Nike to Puma, Adidas, New Balance, you name it, we got you covered. Oh my goodness, we got belts, we got socks, we got bags, we got backpacks, we got a little bit of everything. And of course, we also have a wide selection of Middle Eastern perfumes that smell so expensive, but they actually smell more expensive than they actually are. So you're gonna get a good deal when you go inside of Soul Addiction. I'm telling you, shopping for the entire family, men, women, children. Are you going to work? Are you going to school? Are you going to party? Are you going to just have brunch at your favorite spot? No matter what it is, let me tell you, Soul Addiction has you covered. Make sure you're following them on social media at Soul Addiction Barbados. And obviously, we are speaking about boundaries versus control. That feels almost a bit like it's teetering on the control side.
That's why I said it's because we are human beings and we're not perfect.
Yeah.
And we want what we want.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit ticklish because how do I put what I want over to my partner without seeming controlling? How do I tell him what I want from him without seeming what I would require in the relationship to be comfortable or to feel secure? How do I tell him what I need without teetering the line of control?
But when you said it, I was thinking the opposite in terms of your partner. I don't know if you're speaking of your.
No, I'm speaking generally because it's happened in many relationships.
Right. So now that partner, to me, that sounds like control on their part. To say like that's not how a woman is supposed. So that is control.
It is control because you should allow me to be myself, and if you love me, you should be loving me for who I am and not what you want me to be. And
I never understood.
That's falling in love with a fairy tale
or
a dream,
sir or ma'am. We're talking to all genders. Like if you but just say for example, you met her at a strip club, or you met her on Instagram, and she always had on a thong or bikini or whatever, and then now all of a sudden you want her to be more ladylike. It's like, dog.
But for me, that's my thing. If you met her on Instagram in a bathing suit or a thong, at the time, was she in a relationship or was she single? Because people function differently when they are single versus when they're in a relationship. So I say that to say, I don't think a man is wrong for saying if he meets a lady on the internet and she was scantily clad. I don't think that when he wants to make, because what people say, make a woman out of her, as in a wife or whatever. I don't think that if he asks her to cover up a little bit, that is controlling, because at the same time, it comes down to respect. Do you respect your partner?
Keep talking. I disagree on this subject, actually.
No, because if you met a woman on Instagram and she was scantily clad and she was in a relationship, you could say, well, what he went for, you're not going for.
Right.
But if you met her and she's single, free, and this is who she is, she's comfortable with who she is, then you could tone it down, ask her to tone it down without asking her to fully cover up. Right. Because that's how you met her. And that's who she is as a person. Right. So we could find a compromise. But what if it's not wrong for him to want her to cover up?
But so then the issue is, this is my issue then. So say she don't want to. Say she's like, well, this is who I...
You can't meet her.
Correct.
Find another partner.
But you know how many people just sit and argue and then this turns into fighting, and then this turns into all this hoopla. It's like, bro, that's who she was.
You don't need to make somebody into what you want. You find that person that fits with you.
There's so many beautiful and amazing women who literally do not show cleavage, who literally are nuns, you know what I'm saying, who walk around like, go find her, like, go find her, whatever. I'm not, and to me, it's nothing wrong with either side. Like, I'm just saying.
I'm thinking that you are entitled to feel, but how you bring that to your partner.
Correct. Right. So that's the part where it gets into boundaries versus control.
Correct.
Yeah, this is a good conversation. Come on, relationship.
Drink.
I just want you to drink a little more because I feel like
you said it. You drink too.
Well, yeah. I feel like yours. Let me sip smaller. But so we know we agreed on that because there's nothing wrong with you having a preference and saying like I'm in a relationship now. However,
it might not even be a preference. It might just be how he feels about this particular person.
Right. But it's how he brings that across.
It's how you put it over to that
could
partner.
be.
Because if you're disrespectful with it, well, you gotta dress like that.
Right.
No.
Right.
How about babe? I don't know if I like other guys seeing you a little bit. Like, you know, how you put it to the
100%,
lady.
Yeah.
She might come off like,
no problem for you. I would do that. Yeah.
But if you're trying to control, if you're trying to say no, you can't wear that.
Yeah.
Without an explanation or without. You're trying to control her,
and that could be a trigger for her. She
exactly.
Could just, she if you said it nice, she maybe would have considered it, but because of how you said it, now it's like. Yeah,
it's like we are on the defense now.
Yeah, yeah. Now I gotta prove a point.
Yeah, no. What are you talking about, sir?
All right. See, this is a good one. We may have to extend that time over to thing over there. Anyhow, let me get another one. Another one. Okay, I have one, and I'm still on boundaries because I feel like we naturally kind of go over into control when we talk about boundaries, but like I'm asking you specifically. You have a boundary in your. I don't want to say the word because we didn't just straight in your situation, and it is crossed. What happens for you next?
Well, this is how it goes for me. If I have a boundary, when you say I have a boundary, has this boundary been communicated to my partner?
Let's assume.
That's why I asked.
All right, so let me set the stage a bit better.
Yeah.
All right, so let's assume y'all met. You set this boundary from the rip.
Okay.
From the jump, right? And then a month down the line, that boundary is crossed. What does Danielle Dottin do?
There are some boundaries with me that I am a little flexible on. If you breach a boundary that I am steadfast on, I don't know how we can. In a month, I may give you a chance because you say a month. That's why using all the little details.
Yeah.
Because in a month it's still new. And we just spoke about testing the boundaries.
Yeah.
So even though I would have outlined it and laid it down, in a month you still thinking that I just talk. In a month you might risk it. But if we 5 years later down the line, after you risk it in a month, and I gave you another chance, you know where you stand on it. Because even if I give you another chance, I'm going to be very, very descriptive of how much I do not like this.
Right. Okay. So we there. We at that point. So you say it in the beginning, a month down the road, it's crossed. So now this is when you're saying you're going to be extremely descriptive and say, I told you a month ago. So tell me.
So I told you a month ago what I expected from you or what I was going to tolerate with you.
Yeah.
And this specific thing, you would have done it. So I'm calling you out on it.
Yeah.
And I'm calling you out now to see. I'm not going to say this to them that I'm calling you out now to see, but I'm calling you out to see how you handle it.
Yeah.
How you handle me addressing you about breaching the boundary we would have already discussed.
Right.
I'm calling you out on that.
Right.
And your behavior, how you respond to that is going to determine whether or not this continues.
All right. So you gave the speech and the person is like, I hear you, I respect you, I got you. You know what I mean? It was my bad. I forgot or whatever. You know what I mean? Fast forward 3 months. Because time going along, everything is all good. 3 months later, same boundary. Yo, hold on, by this time you're deeper in love, you know, all this good stuff. Same boundary, breached again. What happened?
Well, that's when I'm gone. And I can use that with a previous relationship. Well, for me, I always felt like I'm not gonna say a man will cheat.
Yeah.
But sometimes things happen. So for me, I used to always say before, based off of stuff that I went through, if you cheat with a friend, that's a rule breaker. That's it for me.
Yeah.
Because especially
someone a friend meaning one of your
my
friends?
One of my friends. Because I've had that happen to me.
Good Lord relationship.
So, you said that for me to drink?
No, I actually think you said it at one point, and I think we skipped it because you said my previous.
Oh, right. Sorry.
So this was for that.
So you got 2. There's a big cup. Right.
Yeah.
So I said that to say, with the person that did it, they did it. It was a hard thing to forgive.
Yeah.
It was a hard thing to even move past.
Yeah.
I feel like I still carry trauma from that. But I did.
Yeah.
Move past it. And you saw how it broke me. So for you to come back and do it again,
Wait.
you don't like me. You don't like me at all. So that's why it's certain things that I am steadfast on.
Yeah.
And that's one of them.
Yeah.
You do it again. You shouldn't even have got blushed from the first time
I was gonna say that one right there. That's like
so for me to say,
that's a deal breaker for sure. Yeah,
and
yeah,
you
yeah,
do it
yeah.
again. That is complete, utter disrespect.
Yeah, yeah. Whew.
So certain boundaries I might be a little flexible on, and some you gotta go.
Yeah, I think even for like friendships, to be honest, and obviously we're talking about. Well,
friendships is a trigger word for me.
It is. Oh no! All right, we don't want no more triggers. But I just feel like it's just very important, just to if I put myself in it. I had a good friend, and she didn't like being referred to as the B word, but like. You know how you say it, like, that's yes, come on, and you use that word, like, come on, you killing it, yeah. She's like, even like that, she don't like it, and I would say it playfully, like the same way I just said it. I was like, yes, come on, and she was like, yeah, I don't like that. From the time she told me that was it. I never had. So that's a boundary as a friend.
I have a friend that's a newfound Christian.
Hi, friend.
I tend to speak and use a lot of curse words, even to my friends.
I didn't hear you curse today.
It says that I can get it done, right? So my friend, she's a newfound Christian, and sometimes in our conversation,
yeah.
And then one day she'll just like, man, D, I just don't like when you're cursing or you're talking to me. If you could try a little effort to not do it.
Yeah.
Now if I speak in her by mistake, even say shit, like the smallest, that would still be considered.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, girl, don't worry about it. But for me, I take that seriously because I have to respect that you're on your journey.
Yeah. I love that. And I was also saying that to say, like, for me, if I say, like, this is a boundary for me, this is not a controlling thing. It's just like, I'm uncomfortable with this thing.
Girl.
So to me, it's like, okay, I address that. The same scenario. A month later, I address it again. For me, it's the 3 strikes thing. Like,
don't you give them 3?
But no. So that one you described was a one and done. Like that, it wouldn't have made it to the like that was like I understand why you still have trauma from that. So this is a judgment-free zone, by the way. I understand how somebody could still have trauma from that. Like, people think it's a joke thing. When you get on Instagram, like, oh, that wasn't my friend, she was a fake friend. But really and truly,
listen. When it comes to friends,
oh, that's a trigger.
I don't use the word friend lightly. So facts. I love my friends.
Facts.
People say, oh, y'all forgive the men, but when I don't forgive the friends. For me, the standard I hold men to versus the standard I hold friends to, higher. I put friends higher because with a man, there's other connections. There's sexual. There's, we start doing life together, stuff like that. That may that may allow me to forgive you a little more easier than a friend that I am choosing this connection. You don't live with me. I don't have to see you every day. I am choosing this connection. So for me, that's be a little bit more. Yeah. I just take that a little more personal.
It's rough. And I
don't get over friendship breakups.
You say you don't?
I don't.
But that's what my point is like if you look at social media, you just think that everybody's heartless and nobody cares.
Everybody's trying to be that. Yeah, but I don't even attempt to be that.
It really is. Like, I can see. No, go ahead. I can see why people could want to go to therapy after a friendship breakup. It's a real thing.
I did.
Yeah, and I commend you for that because I went to therapy. You know what? I went for. We may have to have a part 2 on this episode. Partially for a friendship that I lost at the time, and I took accountability for it or whatever. But we'll get to
It's worse when you feel accountable for the loss.
Yeah,
That's a lot of trauma.
But it was a trait that I had and I took into my relationships and everything as well. But I don't. That's why I went to therapy. Girl, I'm good now. We good. Well, at least I work on it. At least I acknowledge it, and that's just so nobody thinks I'm crazy and somebody inserts something crazy in the comments like pulling away and not communicating. So
pulling away is a little unhealthy though.
But I used to do that a lot, and then I didn't communicate it. So that is extremely hurtful for people, and people don't understand. Anyhow, we're gonna do another
that goes
episode.
deeper though. I hear right into psychology because that's an isolation thing.
No, and well, we could
listen.
We're gonna have a part 2 with Danielle. Don't you worry. We're gonna do a part 2.
Yeah.
Golden, crispy, and fluffy, made to order waffles. I'm talking about Wafel Haus Cafe. Now, if you were listening to my voice and you were somewhere in the USA, no. I'm not talking about that Waffle House. I'm talking about the only Waffle Haus Cafe that you are going to find in the 246. Of course, the 246 is Barbados, and it's on the west coast of Barbados, St. James. If you love sweetness, if you love savory flavors, they got you covered. Me personally, I'm a pescatarian. I love seafood. So when I get to Waffle House, I'm ordering the shrimp and waffles. Now, I don't know your flavor, your style, your preference, but you could go ahead and order the chicken and waffles. If you want a mimosa, they got you. If you want smoothies, they got you. They have so many different options for everyone. I'm talking about stacked stuff, drizzle with everything you love. Wafel Haus Cafe. Make sure you're following them on social media. And the next time you come to Barbados, go right to Wafel House and tell Liz Vayne sent you. What was I saying before? No, basically
I was therapy.
But even before that, I was saying that for me, whatever the situation is, I don't want to say that word. If it is something that's not a deal breaker, like what you described for me, that. But I would address it again. If I have to address it the third time.
That's the last time?
Yeah. Okay. And it's not a dramatic thing. I still love you.
I used to blow up.
Yeah, but
blowing up is I don't.
I used to do that too.
I don't blow up anymore.
I don't have to. I can't.
I find that with me, I don't hold on to stuff as strongly. The only thing that I carry heavily is my daughter. So I find things that affect her, I take it personally. Yeah. So I may still lash out for stuff that affects her. But for me, that comes with age. That comes with understanding.
Yeah, I feel like it's a maturity.
Grace.
Yeah, I think it's a maturity thing.
Mm-hmm, it is.
Because in my mind, if I express this to you calmly, and I break it down, and you still, for some reason, can't either control yourself or you're not willing to.
No, that's a disregard. Yeah. Because you can make the effort to not to.
Correct. So if that's what you're given, then for me, it's like, okay, then I'm done here. This is it for me. I'm going to tap out. I don't have to yell to tap out. I don't have to
People don't take that good, you know? I did that with a friendship and...
No. With me, I'm going to tell you that I still love you. I still care. I still all that stuff. But I can't. I'm done.
I don't do it now, though. I don't
I'm done.
I just distance myself.
But so now we're getting into ghosting.
It's not ghosting.
What is it?
Because for me, if you're an adult and we get into something that you know, because I know, don't care if in the moment you say stuff. Yeah. When it's said and done, when you sit with yourself, you're gonna know if you said you went too far. You know, deep down in yourself and be like, I probably shouldn't say that. You know? Yeah. So I don't need to ghost you because you are an adult. And you're well aware of what you said and what you did and what may have caused me to stop talking to you. So for me, it comes with accountability. If you hold yourself accountable and you come to me again, because I've got a real soft heart. Yeah. If you come back around to me and you apologetic and you say, you know what, no, I understand what you were saying. I didn't understand before. I may give you another chance. Yeah. Something wrong with me. Something is wrong with me. I don't know. I have.
Just so everybody's clear. Yeah.
I have if you hold yourself accountable, and if you are fully aware of what you did, I am fully aware that human beings are not perfect. Yeah. And the psychology background in me, I kind of people, like how you say it was a deal breaker for you.
Mm-hmm.
It was the little details of it that I
Right.
So that's my problem. Too understanding.
Yeah. So for me, in terms of now accountability is different from. You can come back and say, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I miss you."
Yeah.
But if you don't actually, exactly. So if there's not changed behavior behind that, and I can
it's gaslighting.
Well, no, because somebody could really genuinely.
No, if it's not changed behavior behind the accountability, then the accountability was gaslighting.
No, it could just be. It could, depending on what the boundary is. It could mean they really just have a problem and they need to deal with that on their own, and that it's not meant for us to be around each other. So what I'm saying is, accountability is like a part of it. It's not everything. That's like the first. That's a baby step.
That's the first step. That's the biggest step because people don't like to hold themselves accountable and say that I was wrong.
Right, but what I'm saying is, but even if you do, you don't get a cookie for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't.
Not for me. No. It's like we're adults, so it's like you should be accountable. But then what's changing?
No, but if you don't give them another chance after being accountable, how are you gonna know if they
No,
change?
so that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is accountability is step one.
Yes, it is.
That's what I'm saying.
The beginning,
so,
yes.
Step one, and then change behavior is step two.
Imperative.
And not even change behavior, and you can only tell change behavior over time. You don't.
The correct word I feel like we should call it is, oh Lord, it's leaving me.
This conversation.
Intentional behavior,
but you can only tell that over a period of time.
No, you can see the change through the intentional behavior.
Over a period of time.
Yeah.
Because somebody
can play for a little bit.
But tell me in 3 months if you still acting this way. In 6 months, are you still acting this way? Then we can talk about.
But I don't think you need to get to 6 months to see if somebody's still acting some way. Because you can't hide who you are.
I was just being nice. That would be just throwing the 6 months out there. But I'm saying accountability is just the first step. The next step is like, you really changed? Okay.
Show me.
I hear you.
Show me.
Correct. Mm-hmm. We're going to slow it down at this point. That was so good. You coming back?
If you invite me.
I'm inviting you now.
I had fun.
I'm inviting you now.
I like these conversations.
Too. Lucky number 7.
And they're so important.
They are.
For growth.
Tell everybody what's your Instagram.
It's Lucky, N-O.
Lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7, but I can't remember really Dottin.
I don't know. It don't matter because I feel like if you're in Barbados, Lucky number 7, and if you're in New York, shout out to everybody in London, Miami, wherever you are, Trinidad,
or
St. Vincent.
Lucky Fit.
Or Lucky Fit. Oh, that's your fitness page. Come on. I feel like that's gonna be a meme right there. Come on. So before we completely wrap up, I wanted to run something quickly with you, and I think you'll be good at this.
Oh dear, let's see.
Since you're coming back, I feel very happy about that. I feel excited. Red flag versus green flag.
You know, this red flag, green flag situation is a bit touchy because I think people pretend well.
Well, all right, all right. I will create a whole episode for you just for that. Actually, we need an episode on ghosting, red flags, green flag. We need an episode on everything. But this is a quick thing. You just tell. I just want your opinion. He has your location at all times, even when you don't ask him to. Is that a red flag or a green flag?
Did he ask for it or did I give it to him?
I don't know. That's it.
Because if he asks for it, it's a trust thing.
Meaning that's negative or positive?
Negative. That's a red flag. If I give it to him, just so he could know where I am for safety, and he has it at all times, and he's mindful to check, it may be a green flag there because he's making sure his woman is okay. But if he's not, if he's just looking to see where I am or thinking that I'm doing something wrong, then that's a red flag.
That's a red flag. All right, cool. This is because we got to talk to men and women on this, right? And so we talking to whoever watching. She reads messages but takes hours to reply, but always explains why later. Is that a red flag or a green flag? She reads the messages, she takes a while to reply, but she always replies, and it tells you why later.
I don't think that's right. What if you have time to read it?
So it's a red flag.
It's
for
a
you.
red flag to me. Because what were you doing that was so important that you stopped and read it, but you didn't respond. And even when you say take a while, I think that you don't have to respond as soon as you read it. I think you have up to an hour.
An hour? Wait.
Because sometimes
you don't want to be around me for sure.
No, I do lashes.
Yeah.
So when I'm working,
yeah,
sometimes my AirPod might read your message out to me, and I might deem that is not something extra important.
Right,
that I need to stop.
urgent.
Sorry, that I need to stop and respond.
Yeah.
So I may finish the client and then respond to you.
Right.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But if you read my message, and especially if it's something that I think I'm asking because of the time.
Yeah.
And you take extra long to answer me. What's happening? That's a red flag.
My bad. Well, see, okay, no, hello. Sometimes if I'm like driving, let me just say, or whatever it is, like if I view it.
No way in Barbados is more than an hour. But continue.
Hello.
That's why I said an hour.
No, or like somebody could message me now. I'm not answering the phone. Like,
because they're busy.
Correct. You see what I'm saying? And I've been on the road. I've been up since 5. Hello, I've been up for a long time. Y'all don't need to know the time.
Don't put them in your business.
But yeah. So for me, it's not personal thing. Is that I just can't, like, especially then I'm driving and I'm moving and shaking or whatever. So it could take a couple hours before I even get back to it. That's not a personal thing. But you're saying
for me, a couple hours is wild, Vayne.
So I'm a red flag.
Yeah, a couple hours, because then let me tell you why that is a red flag. Are you were driving, you this, you that. Not once you enlist something that says I cannot respond. So it highlights where you have me prioritized.
But who is the person? Because that matters too.
We're not talking about relationships.
Oh my God.
Is it not your partner then?
I'm over this conversation. I'm done. I tapped out. I don't like this anymore.
Yeah, when you're dealing with me, you got a tough cookie to crack.
A tough cookie to crack. Anyhow, I think we're gonna wrap this up right here. Red flags versus green flags. Boundaries versus control. Mm-hmm. That was actually a great conversation. How do you feel?
I feel good.
I think that was a great conversation.
I like having intellectual conversations with people who understand where I'm coming from.
Do you think I understand where you're coming from?
Yes.
Or do you think I'm pretending well?
Well, if you're pretending, you're a great pretender.
Oh, yes. I'm a great. Yes. All right. So, Danielle, thank you so much for...
You're welcome. It was my pleasure.
Blessing us with your presence. And your presence is a present. There you go. I'm being corny, whatever.
No, that's cute. I love that.
It is?
My presence is a present.
So there you go. The very first episode of Between the Lines with yours truly, Vayne. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Of course, it's called VAYNEtv. Make sure you're following us on Instagram at Between the Lines Vayne. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. AST. We are on YouTube, Spotify, and everywhere you can find podcasts available. Shout out to our partners. Shout out to Nancy. Big up yourself.
Big up yourself, Nancy.
Yeah, you can say it. Go ahead. Say it.
Big up yourself, Nancy.
Hey.
Soul Addiction.
Soul Addiction, of course. Cointreau, thank you so much. These margaritas were excellent. Beyond perfect. They were excellent. Wafel Haus Cafe, located in St. James. I love the shrimp and waffles. You can get the chicken and waffles. They have so many options for you. Check them out. And of course, the Interior Avenue for our lovely set over here. And make sure you're following them on social media. And I think that's everything. I think I said it all. Yeah. Thank you for joining us. If I forgot something, I don't know. I will put it somewhere. I'll put the text. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
And I didn't copy her though.
She copied me for sure. Let me cross my legs too. She copied me for sure. You know what I mean?
But it's all swag good. Meets swag. All right.
I love that. Oh, I love that. It was a perfect first episode.
Thank you.
And before I forget, hello, Caribbean Elite Magazine. They are the founders of the Caribbean Music Awards. You may remember 2 years ago, you saw me on stage with Dexter Daps. Yeah, we have something amazing coming up, an amazing partnership coming up. So shout out to everybody with Caribbean Elite. Shout out to everybody in New York, everybody all over the diaspora in the Caribbean. We holding it down for you. We're representing Barbados, of course. We representing the 246. But we represent it for everybody out there as well. So, yeah, big up yourself. You can give me a knock.
Boom.
Later.
Bye, guys.
Mm-hmm.